So I got the top end of the bike taken apart, and the rod's got play in it, and you can see the movement in it, and you can see the dirt where it's gone in through the bottom end of the crank and the motor. Take through here so you can give a better look. I'll try and hold this still, and maybe you can actually hear it. Hear the slop, and you can get a little better look at what the inside of the engine looks like from this angle. You can see how dirty it is. Take my finger and rub right there. It's supposed to be nice and clean like that, not all black like this. These are a little better view of the transfer ports down to the main seals. So when the air fuel mixture comes in, it's sucked right into the bottom of the crank right here, down into these transfer ports, down to the main bearings. You can see the little slot right there in the bottom of the rod that goes for lubrication for the lower bearing. But here is a picture. I have the boot out now. You can see all the dirt inside of the boot. And it's supposed to be spotless clean, and it is totally dirty. So anyway, the air filter did have oil in it, but just not nearly enough. Cylinder. So the cylinder's got a pretty bad groove in it. Right there. And there, and all the way up through here. And it's pretty deep. So what they would do if you take it to send it to a normal plating place, they'll bore it out, get rid of the plating. A guy will come in and he'll weld repair, because this is all aluminum. They'll weld repair this and then put it back in the lathe, machine it back down so it's nice and round again. And then they'll come back in and plate it, and then they'll hone the plating to fit the piston. And that's how it's done. So what I'm gonna do, because this is also, look at this cylinder head, it's got all this pitting in it from debris flying around. So what I'm gonna do is send it off to Eric Gore, do a 144 big bore kit on it, and that'll take care of all of this grooving, because what they do is do a 3mm overbore, so that'll take it in 1.5 millimeters per side. And then when they do that, put this around, Eric will take care of the power valves right inside there. You can't really see very well. Where's the top of the power valves? But on the side there. They'll machine those too, so the clearance is correct for the overbore. But then you can see them right inside of there, right there. There. So if you don't do that, then when they come down fully closed, it'll actually hit the piston. And when he does the overbore, he'll machine all of this out. Probably it'll end up where this little right here is. This is part of the where the O-ring would go for the head, so he'll redo all that. And then when he does that, he reshapes this whole combustion dome part, and it'll get rid of all this pecking and all this crazy garbage inside of the cylinder head. But if I want to do that, I can just keep this horribly dirty, disgusting cylinder. It's a mess. It's been sitting outside for a while, but it needs to be replated also, but it's not grooved. And the cylinder head on that one is even packed up and beat up from the bike that blew up also. The piston's got a bunch of junk stuck on the top of it. But we're not going to mess with this one. We're going to concentrate on this one, because this one is what came off the bike. So as you can see, I got the motor out, sitting on the bench here. I'm going to try and get the magneto off today. Got my new tool. Goes counterclockwise into the threads. Tighten that up. Put this in. I'm going to shoot See if this works. Wrong way. That wasn't so bad. Inside here you can also see right there, there's a drift pin, keeps this from spinning around. See there's a little notch there, so definitely don't want to lose that. And on this side, the clutch pack. If you leave the clutch pack in, I know they make all kinds of really cool tools to hold the clutch assembly when you try and take it apart, but you really don't need it. If you leave the clutch pack in, it makes this bolt really nice and tight, well, keeps everything tight. But you can take something soft like a penny, put it in the gears right here. So when this comes around, it just kind of pinches up there, and be the other side. But it keeps it from rotating around. I used the air gun and popped this loose, so it came off real fast. But there's a washer right here you have to straighten out. This one is a 27 millimeter, and it came right off with the air gun. Washer. I'll split the cases. You don't need to take this off. This goes to the back of the shift drum. You don't need to take this off. This stays. This of course comes off. I already broke it loose. It welded on the back of this is the gear that goes onto the crank itself. But I already took that, loosened it up. So also remember on the counter shaft seal, there's an O-ring back up inside there. Sometimes they'll get wedged in there and it'll keep you from splitting the cases. So just take a screwdriver, reach up in there and pull this little O-ring out of there. It'll make the cases come apart a lot easier. This is one of my modified tools. You get it up under behind this seal. And usually it'll pop out of there. There it goes. That's it. But yeah, there's supposed to be two O-rings back there. There's an O-ring right here. There's supposed to be two of them back there. That's what it says in the microfiche, and there's only one. So something happened to the other one. Should be two. Can you see inside of this? This goes over this in the sprocket. There's a cutout for it. O-ring right there. So this fits in there, and that keeps the oil from running out. And then this fits over that. Keeps the oil from coming out this side. Well, today we're going to try and get the cases separated on a Suzuki 125. It's already coming loose. I'm not even doing anything to it. I just put the tool on there and barely hand tight, and it's already breaking free. And the bearings are really tight. The cases are coming right apart. There it is. Fault. Forgot to take off the idler gear on the snap ring on the clutch side, so hopefully maybe this will all just slide out. At all the gears, I don't see a lot of damage, any chunks or pieces missing out of them, but I'll go over it some more here. If I see anything, I'll show it to you in the video. I'm looking at the shift drum in here. It looks in great shape. I don't see any excessive wear or anything on any of the valleys up inside here or anything else. Looking at the shift works, get it in the camera here, they look in great shape. I don't see any wear, abnormal wear on any of them, so we are in good shape. And I still don't see any wear any place inside of the gears, in the paws inside of the gears or on the teeth. So we're in good shape. So I'm gonna go ahead and start packing all this up. Send it off to Eric Gore when he'll do the crank. I'm gonna go ahead and have him put a new rod in the crank and balance it. And he'll do the 144 kit, which is the 4mm overbore. And he'll clearance out. I think it's like right through here in the cylinder for the bigger bore. The piston actually fits right down in here, so he clearances all that also, and just matches all the cases up and everything else. So anyway, I'll package it up, and when I get all the parts back, I'll do some more filming so you can see what he does. It'll be great. You'll see.